Hey!
Hey, hi.
Welcome to the Natasha and Debbie show.
Hello.
That's brutal. Just two patriotic girls. So please don't take us the wrong way.
Hi.
Hey everybody,
Welcome to the Natasha and Debbie show.
good to have you here with us today. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Look, we finally got an England shirt.
She did. Doesn't fit me.
We got it. It's just too big for you,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Men's size small.
Men's size small. Anyway, no, what?
I look good in blue.
Yeah, you do. I'm just jealous. Okay,
You would look better though. Bring out your blue
that's
eyes.
not true. It's
Your
not about.
sparkly blues.
It's not about who would look better. It's the fact that you can wear it and I can't wear it. So there's this whole issue there. Anyway, guys, glad to have you today. We're gonna do a video that has been kind of thrown at us a gajillion times since we first started the channel, actually. And I didn't want to do this originally a couple months ago when it was brought up again because of, well, Ukraine. But we put up a poll on YouTube and a lot of people voted on a couple different things, and this kept going back and forth. But we were told that this is nothing bad. That's all we really know about it.
Yeah.
That it wouldn't be distasteful to do this at this time. So I'm hoping that's true. We don't mean any disrespect. We love the military. And we just came off the video from Sunday, the Royal Guard.
Yes.
So we're kind of staying in a military kind of mode for a moment. We're going to try to look in some more stuff and let us know if you have suggestions on what to look at with the military there. So we're going to check out When Britain Nuked America Twice. I feel like this is some sort of like joke almost though, because I think we would have known about this.
I would think we would have heard about it at some point.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with this, but again, we know other reactors have done it. I try my best to not do the same videos that people have done, but it's going to come a time where we're going to hit some of those videos. It's going to happen. And we have an interest in I have heard about this, like I said, for a while. I do want to check it out and see what this is about. And if you haven't seen it either, we'll watch it together and learn together. Whatever this is exactly. So we'll do that. And yeah, we're going to find out.
Let's learn.
Let's learn. Let's do it. Oh, before we get started, I just want to say too, thanks to everybody over on Patreon. We appreciate you guys very much. And anybody who wants to see, a lot of people have been asking us for more local content of our area and places that we like. That stuff is going to be on Patreon only. Okay. So if you have an interest, go over there and check it out. See what you think. All right. I'm already a little bit like intrigued.
In the 1960s, Great Britain nuked the United States not once, but twice.
60s.
Fortunately for all concerned, the attacks were only training exercises, but so embarrassing were these attacks that they were hidden from the American public for about 50 years, as well as being strenuously denied to the American press for decades. As far as America was concerned, its defenses were 99% effective. But in simulated attacks, Royal Air Force bombers managed to penetrate US airspace to launch nuclear attacks on New York City and several other important urban centers. Before I tell you how, a word from our sponsor.
Oh, we're not doing sponsors.
Is brought to you of the
No, fast forward.
Hitler,
Fast
the D-Day
forward.
hidden by Allied in just 290 days are complete Felton and T-Stream.
Good Lord,
The
how
best
long is this
penetrate
sponsor?
The world's most heavily
All right.
defended airspace. How did the British manage to penetrate the world's most heavily defended airspace? The answer.
I'm already confused. I thought he said it was a practice, though. Or an exercise.
Confused too. Practice exercise.
Did I miss something
or
there?
Penetrating our airspace.
Did I miss something?
I think we
She's a
did.
smart one. Y'all know she's a smart one.
Well, I missed it too then.
Oh, okay, well. Because he went from it was an exercise to how do they penetrate?
Don't understand.
Let's just rewind that again.
British managed to penetrate the world's most heavily defended airspace? The answer is surprisingly simple and consists of two words. Avro Vulcan.
Oh, is that the jet? Obviously. That's awesome. That just
the
gave
Vulcan
me a
first flew in
headache.
1952. The team that created it, led by Roy Chadwick, who had designed the famous Lancaster heavy bomber of World War II. A
That is cool.
jet-powered, tailless, delta-wing,
that cool?
high-altitude strategic bomber. The Vulcan was the backbone of Britain's nuclear airborne deterrent during most of the Cold War, serving from 1956.
That looks like the most badass butterfly I've ever seen in my life. Don't take that the wrong way. I don't mean any disrespect. It does, doesn't it? I mean, because the scale of it's so small right here. But that is one sweet looking aircraft, jet, whatever you want to call it, nuclear defense weapon. That is awesome.
That is pretty
That's
cool.
freaking cool. I love it. And it's the Vulcan.
Yeah, it's a cool name.
That is a sweet name for a sweet spacecraft.
Like we're in Star
It's a
Trek.
spacecraft
The
now.
Vulcan.
That's why I called it the Vulcan. See? Picked up what I'm throwing down.
Airborne deterrent during most of the Cold War, serving from 1956 until retirement in 1984.
Oh, no. Woo. That
This
ain't no
is the
crap
story
duster.
of Exercise Sky Shield, when Britain nuked its closest ally, exposing how the Soviet Union could have done the same for real. In 1960, the United States decided to run the largest test of its air defenses in history. Exercise Sky Shield 1 occurred on the 10th of September 1960, and all commercial air traffic over the US and Canada was grounded, amounting to 1,000 US commercial flights and 700 general aviation aircraft, plus a further 31 foreign flights due to land in North America. The US Strategic Air Command would launch B-52 Stratofortresses and B-47 Stratojets to simulate a massive Soviet nuclear...
Tyson break. Okay. We have the windows open today for Tyson, and he's trying to look out them, and our little guy slips a little bit. So I have to make sure he's good. I'll rewind that about 10 seconds for you.
The US Strategic Air Command would launch B-52 Stratofortresses and B-47 Stratojets to simulate a massive Soviet nuclear bomber force approaching North America from north and south. 360 US interceptor aircraft stood ready to defeat these enemy aircraft, which numbered 310. Among those 310 aircraft were 8 Royal Air Force Vulcan B-2 nuclear bombers. A flight of 4 flew from Scotland, while the other 4 launched from the British territory of Bermuda in the Atlantic Ocean. The American plan was to detect these enemy bombers by radar and other early warning systems.
Okay, let's just pause right here because this is so awesome.
It is cool.
Okay, I will say the title is definitely deceptive. But this is showing our awesome allied working together. Like, this is what I wanted.
Come over and test our defenses.
Yeah, and work together. And this is so I've been wanting this channel to, I hope that it comes through. I've been really wanting us to show that, you know, again, I said it in a couple videos prior, the more differences we hear and we learn about each other, the more we find the similarities. And remember, we are allies.
Absolutely.
We are allies. We are cousins, no matter whether you like it or not. Sorry. Someone messes with you guys, our military is going to kick their butt. And you're going to work alongside us too. We're there together.
Yep.
So this is really actually very, very, very cool and totally different than anything I thought it was about. You agree?
Yeah, I have no preconception about what this was going to be.
I honestly thought it was something similar at the beginning when he said, oh, it was like an exercise. I had a feeling it was something like that. However, I didn't know they were going to explain like how we're working together like this. And I think this is epic. This is what we need to hear about right now. Countries working together, you know, for whatever. But this just makes me proud of both our countries. You know, we love the service. You know that we do. I hope you know that. We've always said it. So again, thank you to any veterans watching, anyone currently serving. Yes, thank you. Any and all. Absolutely right. But this is just really cool to show like us working together. So I'll shut up and get back into this. But also, before I do though, guys, please like the video if you like the content that we put out for you, and consider subscribing to the channel. But don't do that just because we asked. Make sure you go back and check out some other stuff first. Yeah. Thank you. All right, let's check this out. This is just really
to detect these enemy bombers by radar and other early warning systems. And then they would be intercepted and destroyed in simulated attacks by US jet fighters and missile batteries. The attacking bombers split their attacks between high and low altitude. The defending fighters did very well against the Stratojets and Stratofortresses, intercepting many of them, but the Vulcans proved more elusive opponents. The Vulcan flew at the highest altitude of the simulated Soviet bombers, cruising at 56,000 feet. One was successfully intercepted at this altitude over Goose Bay, Labrador, by a United States Air Force F-101 Voodoo. But the other 7 Vulcans all managed to penetrate American airspace to launch simulated bombing attacks on U.S. cities.
Okay, that's not
They then
good.
turned around and landed at Stephenville, Newfoundland.
That's all you might hear. What's left of it?
It is loud.
Was, how had the Vulcan managed it? The answer was their highly advanced electronic countermeasures systems and the Vulcan's amazing maneuverability.
Let me just say, too, it's a good thing that this has been retired, because now they're telling you everything that it did and was capable of doing.
Yes.
This video wouldn't existed until they retired the craft.
Yeah, good thing it wasn't like live and real and...
Y'all could have
Just
kicked our
for
butts there
practice.
for a moment, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this was in the 60s, right? Still impressive. And again, just very glad we are together. We're hand in hand in the world together.
Yes.
I love it.
No ill will.
No, not at all.
Working together.
I think it's great that we found out we had weaknesses, you know? And
Definitely.
so thanks for penetrating us.
It's always good to know what your weakness is. That way you can strengthen it.
I'm never going to outlet.
No,
You're trying to make this normal. Back into the video.
Countermeasures systems and the Vulcan's amazing maneuverability. For example, the flight of 4 aircraft that approached from Bermuda were successful because 3 of them put up a wall of electronic interference that prevented interception, while the 4th Vulcan carried out a simulated nuclear strike.
Oh no.
This was all rather embarrassing for Strategic Air Command, which quickly buried all stories about British bombers having nuked US targets and confidently assured the American public that US air defenses were, as I said, 99% effective.
Oh, but of course.
However,
Not
the
now.
following year, the Americans invited the RAF to take part in exercise Sky Shield 2. Perhaps the US
What's that?
AF was determined to show that the Vulcan's previous success was only a fluke, a one-time only event.
Okay,
Sky
fair enough.
Shield
Hope so.
2, which occurred on the 14th of August 1961, was an even bigger event than the first one. It caused 2,900 US and Canadian flights to be grounded, affecting 125,000 commercial passengers.
Oh, they were
During the
kicked off.
exercise, 125 US and British bombers would be pitted against 1,800 fighters and 250 missile sites, and over 200,000 Air Force personnel from the US and Canada.
Looks like a big plane.
Yeah.
There's wings.
It's like a cargo plane.
That looks like it's gonna fly.
I know. This one's got me nervous, I'm not gonna lie.
Now, continuing.
Oh, he's got a windshield wiper.
Ready.
That is a monster.
Now.
This is don't watch this video with headphones. Not at the level we want. We're getting in it.
6 foot standing by front. Now.
Again, 8 Vulcan B-2s participated, split again into 2 flights. One attacking on the northern route from RAF Lossiemouth in Scotland via Canada, and the other 4 aircraft on a southerly route from Kindley Air Force Base, Bermuda. The B-47 Stratojets simulated low-level Soviet bombers. The B-52s would attack between 35,000 and 42,000 feet, while the Vulcans again operated at the
56.
highest altitude, 56,000 feet.
Stop letting them get up so
The
high.
massive NORAD, or North American Air Defense Bunker
Okay.
at Colorado Springs, the U.S. top
Colorado
brass was joined by the RAF's Air Marshal Sir Kenneth Cross of Bomber Command and Sir Wallace Kyle, Chief of the RAF Technical Training Command, to monitor the exercise.
Are you nervous?
I am. But, you know, I just realized what RAF stands for.
Royal Air Force?
Yeah.
Really?
Why do they call it the RAF?
I take back what I said about her being the smart
Sorry.
one. No. She's a smart one for actually stuff that's like hard. Simple stuff she might miss. I'm nervous.
Unfortunately, I think they get through.
I think the beginning of the video when they showed that giant thing, I mean, that was clearly not that. Well, maybe it was.
Maybe. I think they get through.
Oh, no. But if they do,
There's twice. They already showed once.
Again, unity.
2 years in a row. We'll see.
Unity. Allies. Thank God. Thank God. No, seriously, I really do mean the most utter respect to all military. So please know that. Okay, let's go find out what they did. Okay. I mean, it's not like America was going to tell us what they did if we failed, in fact.
No, gotta keep it a secret.
But I don't like that. I don't want false,
False security?
False security.
Yeah.
Think of that word. Smarter.
Just before 2 p.m., US interceptors pounced on the B-52s, approaching at the mid to high altitude level.
Okay.
The Vulcans also came in from the north, and again, due to the Vulcans' high-tech jamming equipment, only one was shot down by an F-101 Voodoo fighter. In fact, large numbers of US fighters were scrambled, but they concentrated almost exclusively on the B-52s.
Why?
When the Vulcans came over, the interceptors did not have sufficient fuel remaining to climb to...
They already knew the first time the Vulcans were the ones that got through. So why were they not concentrating on the freaking weakness they already found the first time? I'm very confused by this. Where's the thought process going? Any military in watching? And we know we have some, and God bless you guys again. I'm going to keep saying it. Let us know what you think the strategy was here, because I'm seeing no strategy here. This is ignorance.
Just trying to wait for something to pop up on the radar.
I'm not military, and I would know to go after the thing that caused us the problem the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ignore that.
Yeah, you only need 1 or 2 planes going after the ones you can see. Go for the ones up higher.
The ones that already penetrated the first time. I'm ignoring the...
Well, let's see if they catch them.
I'm just getting mad now. It's like, come on. I feel like I'm watching like a football match. When you say shot down, that really shooting down, right? Okay, just double checking. I don't like the terminology. I'm like, hold on a minute. Did I miss something here?
They caught them. They locked them on target, but they actually...
Gotcha. Just double checking, because that would be a big no-no.
Yeah.
Vulcans came over, the interceptors did not have sufficient fuel remaining to climb to 56,000 feet plus and engage them. The surviving 3 Vulcans conducted their attacks successfully, turned around and landed at Stephenville, Newfoundland. The southern attack force of 4 Vulcans from Bermuda reached a position 50 miles off the US coast before fighters were scrambled to intercept. Again, 3 of the Vulcans unleashed an electronic jamming screen that kept the attacking F-102 Delta daggers busy, while the 4th aircraft crept round to the north and sneaked through.
We should try this again now.
This Vulcan proceeded to land at Plattsburgh Air Force Base in New York. If this had been a real attack, New York City could have been reduced to a smoking, irradiated hole in the ground.
Good thing it wasn't.
Right. Allies.
Many of the stratojets and stratofortresses had also managed to evade interception and launch simulated nuclear attacks, but not with the kind of success rate that the Vulcans enjoyed. In 2 massive exercises of 8 Vulcans that attacked on each occasion, 7 had got through to their targets, an astounding survival rate against the huge might of the US air defenses.
That's a pretty good success rate for that plane.
I will say yes. Oh, absolutely. If you guys, there's a video on YouTube that I've seen a couple react to, or family, whatever, from another country. And it's not bragging rights. It's, again, we're allies. We're proud. Like, if you guys have the biggest military in the world and we're your allies, I'm happy. I just want to be part of the biggest military in the world. And us together, and New Zealand, and all our allies, like, come on, we're rocking this. But there is a video on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, please go check it out. It's like, I think the top 5 reasons not to mess with the U.S. military, something like that.
Something like that.
It is amazingly cool, and like we have some amazingly awesome aircrafts that are sickening. So that's why I would wonder if we've done anything like this in like the last 15, 20 years, maybe. Anyone knows? I don't know. I think they'd would they let us know at this point in time?
That's true. It's not like air travel has been shut down for a period of time.
That's true too. And
like it was in this instance.
Yeah, and you'd have to do it.
before.
You'd have to do that. Why
Yeah.
didn't anybody question why? Well, I mean, they could say weather or something else, or who knows?
I would have just not scheduled any. Be like, flight's busy.
I don't know.
Wouldn't have to cancel them.
Hmm. We shall see. This is
The
so impressive,
Vulcans
though.
show that with the right aircraft, America could be laid wide open to a nation-ending assault, something which the Soviet Union would have been very interested in. Fortunately
glad they
for
didn't
all
know.
concerned, the relationship between Britain and the United States never changed from special to decidedly antagonistic, and the Vulcans never came in anger. The American government also tried to make damn sure that nobody ever found out about the Vulcans nuking American cities.
Well, we all did.
The US Air Force was very quick to
Eventually.
deny rumors that RAF planes had once again successfully penetrated US airspace. In fact, the US government went so far as to classify all references to Vulcans included in the Sky Shield exercises. After all, if the RAF could practice nuke New York City, Washington, D.C., and even Chicago, the Soviets could do the same, if they could develop an aircraft as good as the Vulcan. As far as Strategic Air Command was concerned, the Vulcan episodes had never happened, and the US was well protected, and that protection, as I said, 99% effective. The Vulcans' successful attacks on America were only fully declassified in 1997, long after the Vulcan had left British service.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Many thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share.
Okay,
and
so
also
why did they retire the aircraft, the Vulcan? Because something was pretty awesome.
I think they probably just developed something.
I was going to say they just made a
better.
new version. I would assume you did, because I know we have made a lot of new stuff. I mean, we've had stuff around for a long time, but we just, added on to it. Do check out that video, seriously, though, on the
It's
the
pretty
military,
interesting.
American military. It'll make you proud. We're allies. It does. But no, I really do love the showing that we work together. You know, that's what I want the takeaway from this video to be from us.
Yes.
That's what I got from
Heck
it.
yeah. I mean, you could only ask someone that you trust completely.
Oh my gosh.
to come over and test your airspace.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't ask any other country to do it. We couldn't have asked any other country to
No,
do it.
that's
So,
family.
of course,
That's family right there.
that's why they worked together and did that.
So,
because,
you know what I think?
I mean, anybody could have loaded up a plane with a live round and gone to town.
True. But you know what I think we need for that? For the cooperation and the love? Applause. Thank you, guys.
Yay!
Now, I'm sure none of you watching were part of that, but still, thank you anyway.
But maybe. We'll just keep clapping.
No, I think that was awesome, and I hope that you got what we got out of that, again, which is unity and the how much we are so together in life, in this world together. Please take that away from this video.
Yes.
Please do. We're not bragging about our military. We're not putting yours down. No, we're allies. We're together in this world and in this life. And if, like I said, anyone comes after us, we know you guys are going to be there. Anyone comes after you, we'll be like, nah, don't mess with grandpa and grandma.
That's
Like we got your back. And we mean no disrespect. I make some jokes, but in all seriousness, we really do. That was really cool.
Yeah.
That was much cooler than I thought it was going to be. I just really liked it a lot. Again, if you guys liked it, please hit the like button. It helps with the YouTube algorithms. Try saying that 3 times fast. And consider subscribing to the channel.
That's right. So thanks for being here. So until next time.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys, for watching. Let us know in the comments your thoughts on the video, please, for sure. All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.